Hello, my name is Dr. Charles Moser. I'm the managing partner for the Dental Science Alliance, and I get this question a lot. So I decided that, I'll make a video about it, and then anybody who needs it can have it and refer back to it. So the question is, how do I find an associate? Now, let's dive into them right now. First of all, is the usual places. These are the monster.coms and the Indeeds of the world. These are the job placement platforms that you can find people, and they do work. So I would make sure that you use those. Second of all is social media, of course, LinkedIn probably being the best one looking for a professional to come work for you. LinkedIn is very, very effective. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, I don't know, you'll just have to experiment with those. Doesn't cost any money to, so you might as well use it. Let's talk about team members, making sure that you're leveraging your team and your current associates. Maybe if you just ask them, they might know some people, or it might come up in the next day or two that they're talking to somebody who says that they're looking for a job. Might want to make sure that your associate is happy working for you before you ask them to do that. Let's talk about supplies and vendors. Now, this is a tricky one because supplies and vendors are going to be very careful about sticking their neck out for a client. It's not that they're necessarily afraid to do that, but they do need to be very, very careful. They don't want to look as if they're playing favorites, and they don't want to look as if they've caused an associate to leave one of their current accounts to go work for another account. But nevertheless, it is definitely worth talking to your suppliers and vendors, making sure that you let them know, of course, that everything would be kept in the strictest of confidence should they send somebody your way. Dental meetings. Well, here's a big plug for going back to live dental meetings. Almost every dental meeting that you go to will have a job board. I was just recently at the New York meeting, and their job board, the vendors had jobs posted up there, dentists had jobs posted up there. There was lots of opportunities on that job board, usually located in the back of the exhibit hall, but could be a place that could be very, very valuable. Journals. So both journals, national and local. I live in Houston, Texas. We have the Houston Journal here for the Houston Society of Dentistry, and I think it's a pretty decent journal. And if I was looking for an associate, I would definitely have an ad in there. Whether you want to put something in the ADA or something like that, I don't know, unless you have more than one location. Not so sure that I would put an ad in the ADA looking for something in Houston. Let's talk about small local groups. Okay, so I have spoken several times for the American Academy of General Dentistry chapter here in Houston. Nothing but young dentists in there. There's 40 to 50 young dentists in there. They're always looking for speakers, and even more so, they're always looking for sponsors. So if you were to offer to sponsor one of their events, could be $500 to sponsor a dinner. They're certainly going to give you some time at the front of the room. And I think that is an absolute fantastic way to find associates. American Academy of General Dentistry is just one. There's young dentist societies, there's Hispanic dental societies, there's Asian dental societies, there's women in dentistry societies, there's dental fraternities that still meet, alumni still meet. It takes a little digging, but not too much these days. You can find them on Facebook, and it's a great place. And then last but not least, just talking to people. You don't know whose nephew or niece is graduating from dental school and moving back to your same city or state. At all of the parties you go to, whether you're at your club playing golf or whether you're playing pickleball or working out at the gym or at a painting class or an acting theater, whatever it is, just talk to people. Let them know that you're looking for someone, and you never know, the craziest things can happen. I know that it's not only helped me in the past, but it's also helped a lot of my clients in the past. It does take a little more initiative, if you will. It is just not as easy as running an ad in, online or something like that. You do have to be a little bit thoughtful about what you're doing. But the reality of it is you may come up with absolutely, more candidates that you now have to choose from, and you can pick the one that really suits your needs the most. Now, we didn't touch upon at all whether you're a city practice or whether you're a rural practice. The ads that you run, the content that you put in the ads is different for both those situations. But what we were talking about today was just how do I go about finding an associate? Hey, I hope this video has been helpful to you.